Good morning, everybody. Back in England, came back to England on, I'm going to say Wednesday night into London. Stayed in London Wednesday night, and I was back in Mansfield by 9:30 Thursday morning. My sinuses don't travel particularly well on aeroplanes with the air conditioning, and by the time I'd landed in Heathrow I was feeling a little bit ropey, behind the eyes, and so I booked into an apartment in King's Cross, booked the train for the following morning, 10 o'clock. I got the 10 o'clock, 10:05 probably, London to Nottingham, first class with my rail card for 15 quid. That's why I've stayed in London, because otherwise I'd have got to Nottingham midnight-ish and then I had to get from Nottingham to Mansfield. Well, this way I thought, well, I could spend 80 quid on accommodation. I've got home for less than 100 quid, which is my target really. So staying in London, sinuses were bad, I couldn't sleep. So 4 o'clock Thursday morning, I booked the next train from London back up to Nottingham, first class with my rail card for £85 against, I'm going to say, 57 or 63 pounds standard class. I can't remember, there's £20-ish difference between that and first class. And I don't know, if you travel by rail with boredom, you can soon swallow up 20 quid's worth of food, first class foods included, which was biscuits, tea, coffee, soft drinks, sausage cobs, porridge. There's another vegetarian bacon cob. You can have 2 or 3 if you want them. You don't just get the one unless it's busy. And every time you walk past, you'll get more food. Bottled water. So it's worth, if you've got a rail card, it's worth it. So got my sinuses sorted out, some paracetamol, and crashed out, did some stuff at home, sorted some stuff out, got the car cleaned out the Citroen. That's ready for a new owner. If you're interested, let me know. You've seen it, Bilingo camper, there's no MOT, it's got the camping stuff inside, it's got roof bars, it's got a direct 4x4 canopy with end panel, it's got a roof box. If you're interested, let me know. It will be going for a song. What it's going to need for the MOT, I don't know. I just take it for the MOT every year, MOT and service, and that was it. It's been off the road since November. If you're interested in that is available for a song. I'm going to say £250, because when I checked to waiting for scrap, I think they offered me between that and £300. So if you want it, it's there. So off to Sandringham now. I'm going to add a bit on from Sandringham when I get there. I've got the Brompton Ark with me. I've got the Decathlon 4 Air Seconds family tent. That is my go-to tent. I can't not go without it. I was going to bring the TP, and I was going to bring another tent, so I've got an alternative, but the Decathlon air tent was sat there winking at me, so that's what I've got. And I've got my aluminium framed, the one with the X legs bed. I think it's an Argos one I bought when I was down in London, because I've got fed up with airbags, air mattresses. So I've got that with me. I'm going to set up camp, go and charge a car at Sainsbury's when I get to King's Lynn, have a mosey about, probably go for a bit of a bike ride. I don't know, I'm not really bothered. I'm just very switched off, chilled out, and I'll see a bit more. I might drop some stills in if I take some at King's Lynn, and I shall definitely do a video at Sandringham. As you all know, it's my go-to campsite. I've got 2 nights booked in. I may then pop down to Woodall Spa, because I've got the electric Brompton and the water rail is beckoning me. So probably Woodall Spa. So I'll catch you a little bit later today, and thank you for my 5 minutes worth of rambling, or thank you for listening. I'm back in England, like I say. I'm not here for long. Excuse me, I'm not here for long. I'll be going back to Beijing. Difficult to document life in Beijing for YouTube. In fact, it's virtually impossible a lot of the time. That's why I don't get any videos. But I do post regularly on Rednote, Redbook, or whatever they call it, and you can find Rednote, Redbook as an app on your mobile device. Look for me, English Andrew. I know some of you have already done that, and that is my communication avenue to the big wide world. I've just seen something going all the way with a tent box on the roof. Have you got a tent box? I'm sort of thinking of something else to camp in with. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Car camping in China is incredibly, well, van life in China is very, very easy, because you can just, if there's public parking everywhere, you can stop and stay there. And places have dedicated little areas, often near a green space, where you can park in your motorhome, camping car, whatever you want to call it, and stay there. And you can stay there for the night, and you can stay there for a month, because you're welcome. I don't know, you're welcome. There's no reason for you to have any problems just because you're in a parking space in a van. Pretty much how it should be anywhere in the world. Obviously, I get the impression in China that they mind their own business and nobody else's. Very laid back, acceptable social society, and there's nobody going to go tapping at your windows or try to nick the bike off the back of the night. So that's a little bit about China. So I've now been on for 8 minutes. You're incredibly patient. Thank you for listening. I'm going to enjoy my little ramble in the Corsa down the A17 to King's Lynn, and I'll bring you back from between here and the campsite. Thank you. There we go. Right, that's me paddling the sea done. See what next. Welcome to Hunstanton Beach, Hunstanton in Norfolk. I'll just give you a scanny panny round. It's the longest day, summer solstice. I don't know if we'll get a sunset or not this evening to look at. Nice to get sand on the feet. It's been 32 degrees centigrade today. Absolutely lovely. Tents all set up. I'll show you that tomorrow. At the moment, I'm going to go and have a paddle in the sea. Well, welcome to the tent. Very basic, simple setup. Picnic bench, because it's convenient to carry. The mess of the kitchen, and I'll show you the bedroom. Just undo the zippy. And there's my little bed. Towel. Very lightweight sleeping bag, courtesy of Aldi. Bedside table, decathlon of course, and my basic little cookware. Nothing complicated food wise. Some onion and, in fact you'd probably be quite horrified, onion and cashew nuts in dark soy sauce, and with a dark soy sauce and sesame oil, and cucumber in dark soy sauce with garlic. Simple food, and a beer. The beer is a session beer, a Rebel IPA, session IPA. A tiny Rebel, I guess that's because it's a small can. So that's camp, end of day one. The site is pretty full here, and I've been to the beach. I did take some still photos, I'll drop those in before this section, and see you again tomorrow.